Here's gonna be my second video. I try to make it a lot shorter than my last video. It was 20 minutes, I believe. I don't know. I'll probably re-edit that. Anyways, here are some attack methods. And number one, this is gonna be our first video. It's gonna be hog fails. How to not fail with the hog riders. Because right off the back, my first attack, I failed like crazy, and it made me mad because hog riders are expensive troop, especially because they're using dark elixir, and when you don't see your money come back or whatever, it's frustrating. Anyways, we'll go into the first attack that I did. Oops, that is not the right one. We'll go in the first attack that I did, which was a no star. So this is my experience with the hog riders. No stars, 3 stars, no stars, and 3 stars. And they each show different things. And we'll start off with the first no star, my very first attack. And this is one of the most important things I'll tell you about hog riders, which is please deploy two hog riders to predict the path of the rest of your hog riders in your group, and I'll explain it better in a little bit. But what I want to show you is study your base you're going to attack, and you're going to be looking for giant bombs inside the walls, because that's what most people do in clan wars. They don't just put like a random bomb here and there. They might, but majority of them leave it in their walls. So right off the bat, you're gonna look at this town hall, and you're gonna say where it could the giant bombs be, because giant bombs do double the damage of hog riders, and they can really mess up your raid. That's why I like the 2-finger deployment, is because it spreads them out, and you have less of a chance of totally wiping out your army in one blow. So you're gonna look at this town hall, and you're gonna say, where's the giant bomb? Well, it can be in there. A giant bomb can be in there. A giant bomb can be in there. And a giant bomb can be in there. Or anywhere on the outside, obviously. But this is for clan wars. So you're gonna ask yourself, where are they? And then the second thing you're gonna do is you're going to choose a path for your hog riders to avoid them. And how do you do that? Well, say you attack from this way, this bottom right hand corner. Your hog riders are going, if that was a defense, your hog riders are going to pass over that. Why? Because it's 1 defense and 2 defenses, 2 defensive buildings right next to each other. And that's how you counteract hogs in your base when you're figuring out how to put your base down. Is if you don't want to be attacked and destroyed by hogs, you put 2 defenses kind of close to each other, and then you put a giant bomb right next to them. And then what that will do is, because the hog riders choose to go after defenses, is they'll go to the next one and run over that bomb. A giant bomb, if it were placed here, your hog riders could easily avoid, because there's no defenses pulling them. I guess if you had to clean up, but I don't see why they would pass over that. Same thing with here. If you deploy them over here, they're going to go after the air defense, across the X-bow, then the archer tower, then the cannon, and probably jump over here towards the wizard. So that wouldn't be a good place for a giant bomb, unless you deploy your troops right here, which they'll probably run. Some of them will probably run to the cannon or wizard tower, depending on how close you plan to this air defense. But yeah, that wouldn't be a good place. Anyways, that's how you map out where you want to attack, because you want to avoid giant bombs at all costs. So when I was attacking, I had the bright idea of attacking from the top. You see, they have groups of defenses. I figured well, once they take off the archer and wizard tower, they'll go down to the wizard tower and mortar, and then I can heal them up once they get to the wizard tower, between the archer tower, the mortar, the wizard tower, the mortar, the air defense, and the archer tower. So that would have been 2 ideal heal spells. Place in the middle where the lines intersect, or where the walls intersect, and they'll get the full effects. Place this in the T, the top part of the T, of that part, and that would have been an ideal spot for a heal spell as well. And then after that, they would have took that whole top, and they would have moved on to the bottom. They would have came over here. These guys would have came over here. Probably healed these guys up over here, and then they'll all meet right here, and then veer off over here to take those off. So that's how I mapped it out in my head, so that that way I can get the full effects of my heal spells or rage spells, but it didn't work out, as you'll see. And this is why I bring barbarians. You need to be able to pull out the clan castle troops. In any attack in war, you need to pull out the clan castle troops first. So barbarians are pretty good for this, if you can access them. But that's also why I bring balloons, is because they can fly towards the middle if the clan castle is closer to the middle. But I mean, you pick which troops you want to use to attract your clan castle troops. It's all personal preference. And this is why I bring wizard towers. This is why I bring wizards, because wizards can take out basically anything that's going to be in your town hall. Dragons, they can attack, or any troop on the ground. And this is the double deployment. 2 fingers on the outside, 15 hog riders per group. Since I have 30, they ain't gonna spend more than a second on each defense. And so, if you don't take anything else from this video, take this, please. Deploy 2 hog riders, just 2, right before you send your 2 groups or 3 groups or whatever to clear up the spot where they're gonna go. And this is because that online or clan wars, I guess, some people might put a random bomb in places you don't expect, and that's what happened to me. So as you'll see right here, this is very sad. 1, 2. So I thought that by deploying these guys close to the log, they're gonna go to the wizard tower, and then once they got to the wizard tower, I was gonna let them take the 1 hit from the giant bomb, because I wasn't expecting that bomb. I was gonna let them take that 1 hit, go down, and then once they got to the wizard tower, is heal them up. To be honest, I thought it was really a Tesla. I don't know why he put back to back. Maybe it was by accident, but I mean, that was probably the most ideal spot for a hog, so maybe he knew what he was doing. I don't know. So anyways, when you double up on giant bombs, no matter what level your hogs, they're dead. It's just instant death. You'll see how my army is cut straight in half, and it just messed up this raid. So there goes 15 hogs, and here's the rest of the 15 trying to hang in there. And you see how some of them veer off. 1 went to the mortar, 1 to archer tower. And my heal spell can't even keep up, because all the defenses are focusing on that 1 group of hogs, and they just get annihilated. That was basically to show you, so y'all don't make the same mistake that I do. Please, please, please deploy 2 hogs to map out your path, so you don't run into two giant bombs randomly, or you don't just run into one off in nowhere's land where you wouldn't expect it, because I wasn't expecting that at all. But that's the whole point of this video. Make sure you know, you practice what I just said and apply it to your attacks, and they'll help you out. You won't get as disappointed as I did off your very first raid from hogs, because you would clear out the giant bombs, or you can map them out and predict where the giant bombs are. Anyways, that's just how to basically, I probably titled this video "How Not to Fail," or how not to fail with hog riders or something like that. But I don't know. I'll decide that later. I hope this video helped. As always, message me if y'all need anything, better attacks. Y'all don't understand anything, I'll make another video and help y'all out. But thanks for watching, and continue to clash.